Hi, it's Cara, and so there's a bit of a change of scenery today. We are currently in my temporary bedroom, otherwise known as my little brother's playroom, because I'm slowly moving my stuff into my house, and I no longer have a bed at my mum's house. And normally I film at the kitchen table, but mum's there doing planning, like setting up her planners. So that's not an option. Well, if I had have waited like half an hour, it could have been an option, but I wasn't game for that. So we came and found another spot, and here is Polly the dog. Polly, come here. Say hi to the camera. Hello. Today we're going to be filming a quick video, which is a colouring book haul. If you can't tell, I've been really into colouring, which has affected my reading a lot. Like, I haven't done a January wrap-up because I read a total of 3 books in the month of January, which is very poor, so I'm just going to do a combined wrap-up, but when we get to the end of February, hopefully I can read more books in February. But it's also a really busy month, and I'm working all the time, like every day, and then when on the days I'm not working, I'm moving my stuff, so colouring. And here's a haul. So you may already know that I have quite a collection of colouring books, but here are 5 new ones that you haven't seen yet. I bought most of these on the weekend, and I'm going back to my house on the weekend, so there may be another colouring book haul in the next couple of weeks. So first off, we have this little book, which is Escape to Wonderland. It's so cute and tiny. This is part of the Puffin Classics collection, Penguin Classics collection. There are a bunch of illustrated classics by the illustrating team of Good Wives and Warriors. It's 2 women. This is gorgeous. It's tiny, like, compared to most colouring books. It has this gorgeous inner blue what's it called, bookend. The paper is on the thinner side, like I wouldn't want to go in with markers in this. I've been using pencil, and I will include those in my 20 pages video, but these are just gorgeous. Let me find some of my favourite pages. The binding is glue. It lays mostly flat, pretty much flat, but you kind of feel like you might be wrecking the binding a tad. But I think it will hold up under the pressure. Let me get that a bit closer to you. Oh, yeah. Let me know if you want me to do a proper flick through of any of the colouring books I own, if you're interested in seeing all the insides. But yeah, just let me know. I can do that once I have a setup that will allow me to do that. But this is Escape to Wonderland. And I'm going in basically size order. So I have coloured in that one already. This one I haven't. This is 4 Seasons by Aiko Fukawa, who is a Japanese artist who I believe works with toothpicks in ink to create the line art. And it is literally the most adorable thing I've ever seen. It's off-white paper, seasonal based, obviously, by the title. I think I want to use watercolours in this because I think they will look gorgeous. And some of the art on the front's done in watercolour, or on the back. Some of it, not all of it. But it is literally so cute. I'm very excited. I'm going to start this tonight. It's just so cute. It also has this interesting piece in the back that has a vellum sheet that you can colour separately to create this layered design, and I'm excited to see how that turns out. Then we have Garden of Earthly Delights by Adriana Pickler. This is, again, on cream paper, kind of on the thin side. The last one was really nice and thick, but kind of smooth, not super toothy, whereas this one is a little bit thinner but very toothy, so I think it's going to be really suited for pencil. I love this cover. It's gorgeous. This was so a cover buy, but the inside is also lovely. It's garden themed, but starts off with like bugs and things like that, and goes up into flowers and other things like eggs and feathers, and then develops up into things like birds. And the detail's a little bit cray. I don't know how I'm going to colour this, to be honest, but I'm really excited to give it a try. And hopefully it'll have cool effects without too much effort, because it's got so much detail in the line art. Hopefully it can look really cool with simple colouring, but we'll see how I go. If I get around to it, I might start colouring this page tonight. You hear weird noises? That's my dog licking. She's a licker. Then this one I just got today, just arrived in the mail. This is Hidden Nature by Toc de Groc, which are a group of Spanish, perhaps, illustrators. This book is gorgeous. It has the removable dust jacket, which has green on it. Interestingly enough, doesn't have anything on the inside, which I feel like was a waste of space. You gotta put something there. But maybe they didn't have anything designed. So there are 3 Spanish women that design this. And then on the inside, it looks like this. It's shiny, probably not very colorable, but it's cute. This has lay flat binding. Like, this top bit comes entirely off and sits out, so there's no binding issues when you pull it out, and every page should lay completely or mostly completely flat. And my god, they are just the cutest things ever. I don't even know. They're just adorable. They're supposed to be like part nature, part material is like the theme. And there's a little kitty on most of the pages, and like seriously, I can't even tell you how cute I think this is. This is just one of the cutest books you ever did see, alright? It's so cute. And even these pages, like, these ones have like hidden images in them, which is really cool. Where's the one I like the most? This is my favourite page. It's the one on the cover, and it's the typewriter. Oh, I don't know for sure it's my favourite page, because I haven't properly flipped through this yet. But, like, this was the one I fell in love with in the reviews I saw online, and it's just gorgeous, so I had to have it. It's also super thick. Like, there is so much in here. I'm gonna have a proper look through this in a minute. And then, finally, in this haul, we have Fantastic Cities by Steve McDonald. This is huge. Like, this guy, which is a normal size, is smaller. And this is architectural, so it's all bird's eye views. It's insane, like how tiny the detail is, and they're all like carefully rendered cityscapes from bird's eye views. So some are less intense than others. Some are really intense, but like you've got Piccadilly Circus, and this is Flinders Street Station in Melbourne, in my capital city, capital city of my state, and it's just super, super insane. All I've done so far is this front page, and I'm not sure I'm super happy with it, but I'm experimenting on how pens will work in this book. The paper is really thick, as is the paper in the last one, if I didn't mention that. None of this goes into the binding, so although it's not lay flat, there's this white section, so you're never going to have any trouble with binding, like, and drawing into that, colouring into that. But, and it's super thick. Like, I used marker on this front page. Like, this is with the Staedtler Tri-Plus marker pens, not the fine liners, the proper pen, like, markers. And I did layering. Like, there are sections that have 2 or 3 layers of colour on them, and there is no bleed through. Like, there's a little bit of shadowing, especially if you let the light through, but, like, no bleeding whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to keep using markers in this. I'm excited to see how it goes. And I think it's a little insane, but I'm being ambitious. You know. So these are all the colouring books I picked up on my recent adventures. You may see another haul soon, because I'm terrible. And I've been buying, like, no regular books, because nothing has come out particularly that interests me, though I may pick up Passengers soon. I'm thinking about that. By Alexandra Bracken. But really, nothing else has come out that's really grabbed my attention. But that may change. I do have a lot of it on my wish list, but really all I've been doing is colouring, and it's insane, but I don't even care. This may become a colouring channel. That could be a thing. If I get a good setup going where I can actually film downwards, I might start doing speed colorings or something. That would be cool. But we'll have to see what kind of stuff I've got, because I don't even have a tripod, so we're going to have to invest in some stuff, probably. Seeing as I've probably spent a fortune on colouring books already, that's probably not the wisest choice, but we'll see. We'll see. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want flick-throughs of any of these. Again, I'll need the setup, but we can try and get that going ASAP. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon with another video. Goodbye.